you're actually supposed to remove your hat because you just dishonoring who?
So what?
I'm giving you a commandment of the Most High. Right now. See, you see, I'm uncovered on the top.
Oh, okay.
Show him your fringes. Show him your fringes. Show him your fringes. My guy is clean.
All praise to the Most High.
All praises
To the Most High. See, that's a sin you just repented from.
Bring it out! Get the Most High hand.
That's right. The angels
Get the Most High
rejoicing
angels
right now.
rejoicing. Get the Most High hand right there.
Calm Yasharala.
Calm y'all
You're looking like the Messiah himself.
Yeah, like the
You know what I'm
Messiah
saying?
himself.
No, go to the description. Go to Revelations and describe it. Describe what he look like.
You looking just
You
like
looking just
Christ.
like the Most
You know what I'm
High.
saying? We can pull that out.
Just pull it out. I grabbed it. I grabbed it for y'all. It's the book of Revelation,
Okay. Now
chapter 1,
okay.
and
All
verse,
praises. All
and verse
praises.
14. We started 13.
Listen
12.
to your likeness.
It says, and I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 candlesticks. We started 7 there. Verse 13. In the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot. Bring it out. And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
This is talking about Yahweh, what we call Jesus.
That's right. Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
That's
you. That's you. You ready for captivity, Esau?
That's right. Was white like wool, as white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. Christ drink wine in moderation. The thing about it, you gotta drink it in moderation. You can drink, but you can't get drunk. That's what you see. So it says,
I'm here for a reason.
Yeah, you getting this truth.
I'm here for
You getting this truth.
You get it, brother. You getting it, brother.
and it said, and his feet will be the same color as the rest of his body, right? A person's
Shalom,
feet is the same
shalom.
color as their body, right? You know, it ain't no different than the other skin. It said, and his feet like unto fine brass. What color is brass according to the Bible? What color is brass?
Brown.
Brown, okay.
Okay.
So his feet is brown. It says, as if they burn in a furnace.
If you burn something, what color it turn?
Hey, stay over this way, King.
You burn, you go turn
Stay over here,
even
King.
blacker, right? You go turn even blacker, right?
Darker,
So
all praise.
what is John at?
What is that? What you need?
You can't.
So who is this?
This man right here.
That's what I'm. No.
Who is that imposter?
It's a goddamn devil. That's who it is.
That's the devil the Bible
That's
speaks
it,
of.
no, that ain't my dude.
Yeah, it ain't
All
our
praise.
it ain't our dude. That's
All
what we
praise.
said,
That
King.
ain't my dude.
Right.
That ain't my dude.
That's the thing that's gonna bring up.
The reason what I wanted to bring out was that the reason these curses are on our people is to let us know who we are today. We don't realize that because we're not taught that in church. They don't teach us.
We was talking about the blue-eyed.
By who? By the who? The
Bring it
devil.
out.
Go ahead and say it. Yo, don't be scared.
Bring it out.
Say it. Say it. The truth shall set you free. Bring it out. All praises to the
We
Most
got
High.
blue-eyed devils, we got
I
brown-eyed
know it
devils,
is
we got
something, yo.
green-eyed devils, we got devils all over the place.
They don't look like us.
Right.
They ain't us. They'll never be
I
us.
can't say that. Some of them devils look like us.
Here, which
Look
one?
just like us.
Which one?
Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
He is an accuser. He's out there telling lies.
That's
Like
right. Because the word devil just means deceiver.
Yeah.
That's all it means. So anybody can deceive. The pastors in the pulpit, they deceiving the people.
Did not Christ call Peter a devil? Did not Christ call Peter a devil?
That's what I heard.
All right then. Was Peter looking like Christ?
But my granny taught me woolly hair and what else she said? I don't know. Like they say, man.
We just read it for you.
Feet the color
Yeah.
of fine bread like they burn in a furnace. Right.
I'm trying to get back into the Lord, but I've been going through some
How you get back to him?
We just went over it.
asking.
We just went over it.
Yeah.
How you get to the Lord? What do you got to do? What's the work you got to do?
Ask him and keep on talking to him. That's what I say. I don't know.
Okay.
But you,
Yeah.
you can't lean on your own understanding.
Yeah, that's right. Cause look, what is sin? What is sin according to the Bible? You know?
We already went over that.
Yeah, I just went there.
Yeah.
Okay, so sin is the breaking of God's laws, right?
Right.
Go to
And
Revelation.
I'm saying
Yeah, go to that. Go to that.
Because you remember you said talk to the Lord,
Or
right?
no.
And remember, sin is the breaking of God's laws. This is the only. It's the
Yeah, go to that.
definition
Read
of
that.
sin.
Go to
So,
Ecclesiastes.
this is John.
Yeah, the whole duty man. We about to break it down for y'all. We about to give you in one verse what you need to hear. This is what you need to hear.
John, chapter 9, verse
After this
31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will,
Bring it out. Bring it out.
him he heareth. You give
What
me
is the will of God?
Don't worry about it, kid.
What is that?
Psalm 40 and 8. Psalm 40 and 8.
48. You read that Psalms 40 and 8?
Yeah.
So sin,
I
is the,
did.
sin, so sin is the breaking of God's laws, and we got to be keeping God's laws for God to hear us. You know, so we actually have to repent. Meaning turn back to the Father and
Wait,
start
one
doing
more time.
something.
Apologize.
It's all good. You got to apologize to the Lord, brother. You know, it's of the Lord.
Apologize.
We're not out here to
I'm
condemn
not that slow.
Right? Yeah.
Apologize.
Yeah.
We out here to save you.
It says
We
now
here
we
for you.
know.
Like I said, I don't know what man you come through.
It's a man's going to the
Lord.
Lord. The Most High brought you here,
Lord.
Lord.
We
The
know
Lord
what
says,
brought
just
you
like the
here.
rivers of water about, he turned it so. You know what I'm saying? You got a drop of water in your hand and you turn it wherever you want to turn it. That's how the Lord do with you. He brought you over here.
He's the problem.
Yeah, I'm talking about, I wouldn't even came through here.
Bring that
Now,
out.
this
You
the
ready
book
for
of John.
captivity, Esau?
You ready for captivity?
Bring that out.
This is the book of John, chapter 9, verse 31.
Bring it out.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth.
Now we gotta break that down. One part of that we gotta break down for you, because a lot of people don't know what the will of God is.
Bring it out.
The will of God. We're gonna read that. Psalms 40 and verse 8. I delight. This is David talking to the Most High. He says, "I delight to do Thy will, O my God.
Bring it out.
Yea, the law is within my heart."
Bring it out.
The will of God is keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what He
Right,
wants for
Right
us to do.
here. And
Hey, get a
you
Ecclesiastes
said
12 and
that,
13.
I
Oh,
got you.
okay.
I got you. The
We
the
gonna
will
get-
of God is keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments.
Well, we're going to simplify it for you with this verse, okay? We're going to simplify everything. This is going to make it simple right here. You got it.
Now, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Bring it out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
This is the whole matter of the Bible right here. This is what you need to be taking in right here. If you ain't heard anything we said tonight, this is what you need to hear right here.
Fear God
Fear God.
and keep His commandments.
Do what, King?
Fear God and keep His commandments.
Sounds simple, don't it? Does that sound simple to you?
Sound good.
Sound good, right? Bring it out. All
For
praise,
this
all
is
praise.
the whole duty of man.
Bring it out. That's it. That's the whole duty of man.
right.
Keep these commandments.
And abide by his law.
That's
That's
right.
the conclusion of
Bring
the
it out.
whole matter.
Bring it out.
Abide by his law.
Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Because remember, how did we get in this situation again?
Broke.
By the man of God.
We didn't hearken to the
We
Most
didn't
High.
listen to him. We didn't keep his commandments. So that's what got us sending the cargo slave ship to America.
Say shalom. Shalom. Show them the fringes. Show them the fringes. Swag.
I'm going to show you
That's
something.
right. I'm going to show you something. That's how the Lord get down. The Lord said he throw down in the Bible.
If your kids don't listen to you, don't you whoop them?
That's right.
All
Right.
praise.
All praises.
Right.
All praises, King.
This is what He say. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and forgive their sin
That's right.
He's sobering up.
and will heal
Sobering up.
the land.
That's right.
So we got to turn.
Get ready for
back to the Most
captivity,
High
Esau. You and your
in order for
guitar.
us to get out of this
You play a
condition
song
that
for
we
us
in.
though in the kingdom.
That's it.
Demon.
We got to turn back to these law, statutes, and commandments in this Bible in order for our condition to change.
That's right.
Bring it out.
That's the whole matter. That's the conclusion of the whole matter.
That's what's going on.
And
That's
until
what's
we
happening.
do such a thing, like he says,
If,
we're going to be in these conditions.
if we don't do it now, we ain't gonna never do it, huh?
We ain't going to never have a kingdom.
We're gonna be the
We ain't
tail.
gonna never have a kingdom.
I'm over being the tail.
But here's the thing, though. We can't. It's already written that we're
I
going
know
to get this
this.
kingdom.
Is this
So
either by
whether you
holding
on
the Bible?
board or you not,
Is that either by holding
that
the
is
Bible?
what it is. You see what I'm saying?
It is.
But it is
Yep.
written.
What it is.
Yep.
I'm about
It
to
is
get
written.
It's written.
Just like it was written that the so-called white man will be ruling over us right now, just like it was written the Persians would rule over us, just like it was written that all these other
Bring it
nations
out.
would come against us to keep us at a lower state.
Bring it out.
All of this is in the Bible. It's Psalms 83. All of this is in the Bible that these other nations came together to keep us in the state that we in.
Psalms 83.
But the only way that we can get out of this condition
It's stick together.
is to what?
Stick
Now,
together.
what did we just go over?
I know that man's not holding the Bible.
To
He
keep
better-
those
he
laws,
better keep it
statutes,
moving.
and commandments.
And
Get
it's
roared
honest,
on over
it
here.
is- it's still
Get ready for
Uh,
captivity.
One of our commandments is that we come together.
locked
Demon.
together.
Yeah,
See,
that's
I told
that's a
you.
commandment. That's Ezekiel
Zephaniah.
37.
I rock
Zephaniah.
street.
Got it together.
Gather,
No nation not desired.
yeah. We going to be gathered together. But
We got to come together first.
well, that's a commandment. That's a law. Are you keeping that law, bro?
I'm trying.
Okay. See, that's why we gotta know where you at, so we can help you keep that law.
That's right. It's iron sharpening iron.
Because when we'll be back out here tomorrow.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be right back in here. Maybe not this same spot. We may come here for for a while.
Them demons
Y'all
is
need to
out
know how
tonight,
to
yo.
in the kitchen. That's what y'all need to come.
11th Street.
Would they let us come out there?
Where, King?
They try to act like I'll show you on the
Okay,
way.
okay.
Yeah, they try to act like we couldn't come out here, and you see we've been out here the whole time.
Right, the whole time.
So I don't
He
know
just
about-
that he didn't want to
He
hear.
didn't want it. That
He
devil-
didn't want to hear it.
That was a black devil.
Yeah, that
right
was
there.
that was
example
Uncle
of the black
Ruckus.
devil guy that was
That looked
That
just
was
like
Uncle
us.
Ruckus.
Look just like us, but didn't want to hear the word of God.
But it's Zephaniah
Too much
2:1.
dude ain't told
I know
me
this
something.
thing like.
I can't remember.
Look at Satan over there.
Chapter 2, verse 1. Book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
That's a commandment. We're the nation not desired. And he's commanding us right there that we got to come together. So the spirit that you have in you, where you know that we got to come together, that comes from the Most High. That's why you got to get in this book, because this book is you.
Right.
Right. I feel like he sobered up a little bit,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah, he done sobered up.
Like he done sobered up. He done grew. He grew right in front of us.
The word of the Most
He
High.
done,
Because I was buzzed up. Yeah.
you done grew. You grew right in front of us, King. Lord willing, we gonna be out here more. We trying to get out here more, King. So we come talk to y'all. Cause she out here. Look at Eve out here. It's 12 o'clock at night. She got 3 of her kids out here just walking around.
ain't
This
nobody
is
listening.
madness,
Don't
man.
even want to hear the word.
And don't even want to come hear the word. This is madness, man. Like, what are y'all out here doing? There's nothing out here for.
We may not. Go ahead. We listen.
Go to the kitchen. You'll see.
We going.
Nah, we gonna go there. We gonna go there. I think I know exactly what you're
Are they
talking
hot
about.
over there now?
And they need is now they in tonight. I can't get in because I came too late. Yeah, I've been sitting here. I might sleep outside. But it is what it is.
I'll show y'all when
It's all
they
good.
on the way.
You have to be in by 7:30.
Yeah.
You talking about the sister over there that just walked off and they don't want to hear the word.
They don't want to hear about.
You asked her, did she, hey, sister, you want to hear the word?
Yeah,
you want to hear the
You told her
word?
to come back over here for a
They
minute.
scared of that.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 4, and verse 5. They are of the world,
All praise.
Bring it out.
therefore they speak of the world, and the world heareth them.
I don't know if you.
We are of God. He that know of God heareth us.
Bring it out.
He that is not of God heareth not us.
All praise.
Hereby we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. That's the spirit of error. She don't want to hear the word. She walking around on the Sabbath, breaking the Sabbath.
And that's exactly why we got baby moms and baby daddies around here.
Jesus homeless.
Got 3 kids out here at 12 o'clock at night, man. I mean, I don't know what that sister got going on, but I'll
He
pray-
had
I
his own
mean-
place. Remember in the
He had
scriptures, I could actually show you that where he said he went to his house.
But he stayed in that little boring thing, right?
That was when he was born. You talking about like the manger?
The manger?
Oh, yeah, that's
Nah,
home.
he actually,
That's
I can't tell you what it looked like, but
Well, I'm
you know what I'm saying?
saying
He actually had a
that's
crib.
That's homes too,
Huh?
right? It wasn't no house.
That's what I'm trying to tell you though. He actually had a house. If you could, you know what I'm saying? He took the disciples back there, went back there. I have to pull the scripture up for you, but he did have a house though. But he came for the homeless. You see what I'm saying?
That's where I'm at.
He came for the homeless.
That's where I'm at.
Let's get that. Who came for everything? You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't come for the righteous. He came for the sinners, those who not keeping the laws. You know what I'm saying? And that's something we gotta realize.
What you need on?
What was it just? I forgot what
We
it
was
was.
talking about, I think we was talking about house, wasn't it? 'Cause I was looking for a precept.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought I
I
had
would
one.
have to pull that up.
Mississippi
Yeah,
Nah,
I know it's
this
in
is
the New
some
Testament.
It's the book of
Esau
Matthew,
cracker
chapter-
stuff. That's what that is.
That's right. This is the book of Matthew chapter 2, verse 15. And it came to pass that as Jesus sat at meat in his house.
There it is. Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Bring
Thank
it
you. All praise
out.
to the Most High.
Bring
Thank
it
you.
out. Hold on.
Thank y'all.
So the Lord had a house.
You see?
He had a house. He went home.
That's all I'm trying to bring out. I knew it was in there. I knew it was in there.
That's what the white folks do.
Well, we can't listen to man.
You know what this said? Romans 12. Romans 12. Romans 12. Let me go there. Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable, the perfect will of God. So you got to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Like, we literally have to be reborn again. What it means to be reborn again, you can't enter into your mama womb no more. You ever heard that saying, you can't teach your own dog new tricks? Some people, they can't get it. They not going to get it. They not going to drop everything that they thought they knew and come back.
Can't go back there anyway when you come out.
Right. Right. Nicodemus did. Nicodemus, he got silver, bro.
You got to put some.
Most High said we gotta start keeping this Bible, bro, man. Get Luke 4:4, mention that
Right.
word.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Where you say we learn our information from? From the blue eyes, so-called white man, right?
If you need to say Hitler, say Hitler.
These are the ungodly that we were walking. That
Can't
we
say
still-
white. Can't say white
most of
man,
us
devil.
walk
You
in.
say Hitler. Call him Pokemon.
They deceive you. You can use another word instead of trick, but you can use deceive. Right. You're right. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, like, no, I just want you to understand that when the Bible refers to someone as a devil, they're referring to them as a deceiver. It's not talking about necessarily the man with the pitchfork underneath the ground. It's talking about a deceiver. But what does the Bible say? Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
What's going on, King?
We're not walking in the counsel of the ungodly.
What's going on, King?
It says, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. So these are the people that are blessed.
Right.
Real good.
Oh, we good, King. Come listen to the Bible, King. Learn who you are, man. Who are you? Hey, listen, he knows who he is. Who are you? You're what? Calvary? He said Calvary.
You said you the devil?
This
You
is
said you the
Calvary?
devil?
Hey,
Calvary?
my bad.
Nah, come here, y'all.
Please, we couldn't hear you.
He said his name is Calvin.
Oh, Calvin. Calvin's gonna get destroyed, man. That's what's going to happen to Calvin.
He was looking for a reason.
Yeah, he
If he really wanted to say something, he would have stayed right here just like you.
Right.
I said, no, I said Calvin. And he said,
I thought he said out Calvary.
I thought he said devil.
I didn't know what he said. But what's devil mean, King? What's the word devil mean, you know? It just means to deceive. So,
I'm bad dude.
nah, it just means to deceive. It means you're a liar. I'm just a liar. And who told, and what nation people told you that the Most High was a white man? White people. So they the devil. All right then. Okay, so you get it. Okay, that's why they the devil. That's why we call them the devil. They can have whatever color eyes. They the goddamn devil. They can be whatever. They can have rainbow color eyes. They're the devil.
Put this together, kid. It says, I said, who said you could believe in a religion? Who said you could believe in a religion? Teach us that. In the right book. So look, it said, who made Jesus? Who made Jesus and the disciples white? Who taught you and the Messiah? Who taught the Messiah to die for all nations? Who pollutes the planet? Who put chemtrails and stuff in there and do all of that?
Who put Donald Trump in the White House?
The Lord did that.
The wicked.
The Lord did that.
But see, you gotta understand, the wicked did that, and the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Proverbs 12 and 5. The thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked are deceit. Let that soak in for a minute. Listening to what they got to say is deceitful. We just went over that. They tell you
She come back. She come back to listen. She come back to listen.
What we can start with a W. And what are they? Right. A W.
Well, they're red actually. They're not white. White is this color. Have you ever seen a man walking around that color?
Yeah.
You ain't seen no man walking around this color right here.
I seen the field and
Hey, how you doing, sis? How you doing, sis? They got. You don't want to know about you don't know about who you are. You don't want to know what you.
Shut them pretty babies. They don't even know who they are.
They know who they are.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're gonna hold you to that.
We'll be out here tomorrow. So.
Yeah, don't lie to the prophets now.
I'm on my way.
She said she'd be out.
She said she'd be right back.
All right, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 21. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. The Lord. He giveth wisdom to the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. So the Lord said he removed kings, people out of the White House. He said he choose the president. The Lord choose our president. It's all of the Lord. He do that. He said, I'm going to put this man in office to let y'all know who the devil is according to earth. So now we see who it is.
And I'm talking about them going right now to the plane. I guess they were throwing them out. But they were right up. Yeah, Trump out of office now.
No, he's not in office.
He's not. So they told the story. A lie don't kill who tell you. A lie don't kill who tell you.
Right. A lot of times a lie is more intriguing than the truth.
Yeah.
You tell a lie too. You tell a lie enough, you told you. You tell a lie enough, people think it's the damn truth.
Look, let me tell you something. Okay. Now, you know we always what's something you do?
Yeah, and everybody have a different story when it got down to the last person. They young, they may not know that. They young.
They can't be that young. You got to know that. They ain't everybody.
You talking about, we just tell one person one thing and go around telling another person. It could be something
It'd be a
different.
whole other
Be a whole other story by the time you get to
Right. Like they could say Tupac was white years from now. They could be like Tupac was white, and everybody would believe it. That's how they do it.
The last man at the end of the road. He was white. He was alive. He was black.
Hey, brother, it ain't gonna be hard for you to quit that, bro. You been standing up here and you ain't took a sip the whole time you been standing up. So it's not gonna be hard to get that demon off. That's right.
In the tongue is life and death. We give you life right now.
Right. It's the book of John, chapter 10, verse 27. My sheep hear my voice.
That's right.
And I know them, and they follow me. That off, real down.
Then he like, he fell right in line. Like, that's a
The Lord said his sheep heard his voice. You heard the Lord's voice.
I heard the Lord's voice.
We just read that they are of the world. They speak. That's what they speak of the world. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna fix one.
No, we understand. We understand. We know what
Ain't
taste
nothing wrong.
is.
Ain't nothing wrong with drinking, though. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking. You can drink, you just can't get drunk. You gotta limit. You gotta know when to stop.
I agree.
We gonna be out here.
We gonna be out
What do
here.
you literally be at our home?
Red. Damn, man. Shirley the pressure make a wise man mad. Bring that out, man. Cause I ain't got my damn phone on the phone. Well, King, we Lord willing, we're gonna be out here more often. We definitely gonna be out here tomorrow, Lord willing. It's most high, it's the most high will.
Yeah, I can't even feel a bad.
Yeah, we can. Well, this one can. Yeah.
That's why we're here, brother. We're gonna we don't want you to be screwed.
You already said he was sending us too. He's not sending us to the rich people out there. He's sending us to the lowly.
All pray. Hey, we're gonna pray for you, brother. Hey, we're gonna pray for you, brother. We're gonna pray for you, brother.
Lord willing, he'll do it. Especially you right here, right now.
This could be the day, man. He brought you to the province, and now everything we got to get a place next week.
There's a reason.
Lord wants you to hear the word. Lord wants you to hear the word, find out you're Israelite, and can't start doing what he doing.
You do know you're an Israelite, right?
So you ain't black no more. You ain't. How you doing? Come talk to us. Come talk to us. How you doing? You just get off work?
Yeah,
Well, how you doing? You believe in the Bible?
good.
You believe in the Bible?
I'm good.
You believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible, sis? You believe in the Bible, sis? No, do you believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
Oh, come chat with us. Come talk with us for a second.
Yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Read that Isaiah real quick.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 61. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted. We're brokenhearted right now. It says to proclaim liberty to the captive. We in captivity right now. We don't know we in captivity. We don't know that we are the children of Israel. It's a modern day
Bring it
slavery.
out.
Modern
Modern day
slavery.
cotton field.
Modern day cotton field. It says to proclaim liberty to the captive and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God.
Bring it out!
To comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, Israel, that mourn in Zion. That's Zion right there. We are the people, children of Israel. To appoint them that mourn in Zion, to give them beauty for ashes, the oil for joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness.
So what do you believe in the Bible? You believe?
So you need to with the modern day prison is what you were saying.
What's that? This is people around this spirit.
I can't think off the top of my head.
What's it? It's the modern day prison.
Right. It's a modern day prison. It's a modern day prison. It's a prison. They keep us here. You
Still
gotta have.
locked up and
So what
Hold
do
on,
we got?
I know what her nationality.
Okay,
We'll get back to
okay.
him. What's your nationality? Because she did walk up and come talk.
Right,
Just
right.
say
And
hello
you
to
can-
us.
yeah, you gotta
So we got to respect you. What's your nationality, sis? Do you know? What do you call yourself?
What you mean?
Like, are you
like your line
African-American.
of
Yeah, Afro-American.
you Afro-American?
Yes.
Well, okay. Do you know? You call yourself two continents, right? Because Africa's a continent and America's a continent. You do realize that Amerigo Vespucci, a cartographer who made the maps for America, That's
Yeah.
why America got the name America.
Yeah.
And in Africa, a guy named Leo Scipio Africanus, Punic Wars.
It is right here.
Oh, it's right there. It's right there. That's where the term African came from. It was actually conquered by man.
These two
So
white
when you
men.
call yourself African American, you're calling yourself two so-called white men.
What are you?
We
Israelites.
we are Israelites. Is your dad? Would your dad be considered the so-called African American? Would he be considered the so-called African American?
Yeah.
Okay, then you would be from the tribe of Judah,
That's right.
more than likely. That's the tribe you come from. You are part of the lineage of Jacob.
That's right.
And the Most High is only coming for Israel, Jacob. He ain't coming for everyone else.
That's right. Step right here so she can see the sign.
Yes, yes. So she can see. Just look at this right here, sis. So what we basically out here, we're trying to wake our people up, trying to bring them back into the commandments, and trying to get us out of this captivity that we're in, sis.
See the light.
Let's see the light, sis. Like, does God love everybody?
My bad, dog, man. We
She thinks
misunderstood.
God, go to Romans 9:13. Go to Romans 9. Somebody go to Romans 9:13. She thinks God loves everybody. We just gonna read out the Bible. She thinks God loves everybody. Get Romans. He said, oh.
We actually got somebody.
Yeah, we weren't ready for that. We weren't ready for that.
Somebody
Okay.
who, that we can talk to.
So what the Lord gonna kill you too?
Man, how the man kill him? Hey, sugar, how you doing?
How you
You ain't got to. The Lord gonna kill you too. Let me bring that up.
Hey, look, brother, you cool?
Let me bring that up.
Nah, I'm good about that.
You ain't got to. You can walk on. This ain't for you.
You gotta.
The Lord said
Yeah,
his
it's
sheep.
not-
The
See,
Lord
look,
said
as soon
his
as
sheep
the
hear his
devil
voice.
coming up, as soon as she's trying to learn. Yeah, please read it. Please read it.
Man, what the fuck?
Romans
what is
chapter
You'll go.
9, verse 13. The elders shall serve the. I'm sorry. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
The 12 tribes right here. Is there? We got it on here. Is there a map with the 12 tribes on it?
Right here.
Is that right here? Okay. This is who God loves right here.
Jacob have I
You
loved.
just lay it on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Right there. Right.
This is who God loves right here. These people right here. I'm sorry, my bad, King. Go ahead.
So
But
we gonna
he's-
love everybody?
Why don't we ain't gonna use our words. We're gonna read the Bible, okay?
Right.
But Esau
Esau's the so-called white man, okay?
have I hated.
Say it one more time. I don't think she heard. No, say it one more
The
time.
elders shall serve. As
Look
it
at
is
it.
written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
So explain that.
Well,
Okay.
I'm asking you, does that mean that God loves everybody?
They ain't hating no. Ain't hating.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That was a good cut.
I'm saying you ain't hating on nobody.
He's not hating on. Does he hate the white man? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, that's a perfect question.
Yeah,
Everlasting
yeah,
hatred.
yeah,
Somebody bring that out.
You don't hate him,
Perpetual
just
hatred.
like him.
Everlasting hatred. Perpetual hatred.
I got you.
That's actually talking about Esau's perpetual hatred towards us. It's not a.
Oh, show a little.
Um,
But
it's
it's still a
you
big
need
deal.
the
It's still a big deal.
Obadiah. I think where it's talking about
I don't
he's
get
gonna
the
destroy
kind of hate.
Esau.
Just
There's no-
dislike.
there's no,
I get it.
there's no
I'm-
repentance for
strong
that.
word.
Yeah,
I
I'm
grab that.
put
You know
I'm
what
put
I'm
like that. I don't know.
What is
Right.
it?
I
Proverbs
just
8
met these guys.
and
But
13.
while y'all looking at how did the so-called this will prove who is okay? How did we as the so-called black people get to America?
It took us
How did we get here?
about a
ships.
boat.
You know, that's a document in the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy 28:68. Give me Deuteronomy 28:68. We're gonna show you that's in the Bible. That's a prophecy. Okay.
All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68. The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Hold up. Egypt is synonymous for slavery. If you go to Exodus 20:2, it's a
I got it
precept
right
that shows you that it's a synonymous word for bondage.
Because the Bible is the definition of, it defines what everything it's talking about. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 2.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy
Thy
God,
God,
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So now we know the word Egypt is synonymous for slavery and bondage. Now go back to 28:68.
Bondage, you locked me.
Meaning slavery.
That ain't number jail.
This is called precept upon precept, line upon line. This is Isaiah 28:9.
That's jail. Bondage is jail.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt,
Now we know that word. Say slavery now. Now that we know that word Egypt means slavery, right?
and the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships.
So stop. Who did that happen to?
Us.
Bring it out. Okay, keep going.
By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt
Meaning he told us this was going to happen. Okay?
thou shalt see it no more again.
We ain't seen our homeland again. We still stuck in these streets. We still stuck in America, or wherever the fuck you want to call it. Sorry,
Right.
Slovakia. Go ahead.
And there, we got off those ships.
Well, yeah. What happened when we got off those ships? What happened?
We got
No,
sold.
boom. All right, go ahead. Woo, woo.
Bring it out.
Bring it out. All right, go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold.
So we can't make this up. We didn't write this book. So who is that talking about?
Black folk.
Thank you. Okay, now keep reading.
Unto your enemies.
To who?
The white
Your
folk.
enemies.
To who?
The white folk.
Your enemies.
So who is your enemy according to the Bible?
The white folks.
Bring it out. This sister's learning right here.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
Okay,
But
but
you learned this in
Hold on,
your
let her
church?
ask the question. Let her ask the question.
okay, but I have some white friends who are.
Some good, some bad.
Yeah. That, hey, you can't say that.
No. They all they're all
The black
bad. They
folks,
come out
some
walking.
good, some bad.
None of them are good. Get
You're
that.
talking about black folks.
Oh, you talking about black folks?
Yeah, some good and some bad.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about white people. Okay,
No.
I'm sorry.
I have a best friend who's a white person.
Okay, well, sister, this is gonna be hard. I hate to be the one to tell you that. Actually, I don't feel bad for telling you this. You gotta separate from these people. That's the devil. The Bible speaks. So should be thrust through. This is what's gonna happen if you stay around these people when the Most High returns. Okay.
Okay.
I know it's hard to hear. I know no one's ever told you this, but this is the truth of the Most High right here. We're gonna bring it out as soon as it loads. Hold on.
Ain't a biting you in the
Okay.
ear.
All right. Where you at?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Hold on. Where am I at?
Remember we just touched on the enemies.
Yeah, go ahead and read it. I'll let you read it because I'm
All right.
filming.
Remember we just read who our enemies were.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It said our enemies would put us in cargo slave ships and sell us.
Mm-hmm.
It said this the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
So who's our enemy? According to the Bible, correct? Them ain't our words. And what did the Bible just say to do?
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
See, sister, we don't want you to think this is our words right here. We don't want you to think that we're coming out this. We want you to know this is thus said the Lord. This is coming out the Bible. Keep reading.
And take heed of thy friends.
Take heed of thy friends.
And who you work for?
They don't
The
teach you
white
this in
folk.
church.
They don't teach you that in church.
That's part
It's
of
a
the
curse.
curse as well.
It's part of the curse.
That's us being the tail and them being the head. It's all part of the curses written in the Bible. It's all in the Bible. They don't teach you this in
Bring it
your
out.
church.
Bring it out.
They-
Bring it out,
they-
King. Bring it
It's
out.
the book of 1
They're
John
not
chapter
gonna-
2
they're not gonna show you
and
that.
verse 15.
Because they want to keep you down.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, everybody, the love of the Father is not in him.
So you got to come out this world,
And
sister.
we'll all
You got to
be-
stop. Do you eat pork?
we'll all
Do you eat
be-
crabfish? Do you eat shell? Do you eat shrimp, lobster, and crab?
Yeah.
Okay, that's get that in Isaiah 66 and Isaiah 66 and 15. Start at 15. Okay, this is what's gonna happen when the Most High returns to people who are eating pork. You know that's in the Torah. We're not supposed to be eating stuff like that.
Right.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen to those who are eating pork. Because I'm not gonna play games with you. I'm not gonna go through it. I'm gonna cut you right now. I'm just gonna get straight to it. Just go
Right.
out 16 to 17.
This
Or
is the
15.
book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
For behold, the Lord cometh with fire.
So we already know when the Most High comes, he's coming with fire. He ain't coming to hand out candy canes. He ain't coming out here to hand out free tickets to Planet Fitness.
Play
No.
double dutch with you.
Play double dutch with you. Keep reading. He's coming with fire. He's coming angry. Bring it out.
And with his chariots.
Which are the UFOs, what they call UFOs. We know those are chariots of the Most High.
Right.
Okay.
What the slave used to sing about? Swing low, sweet chariot,
Chariot.
come and carry me home.
Bring it
The
out.
slave song about redemption, us being took back to our homeland.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
It says, with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger
Because he's going to be angry when he comes back. Because what's going on with his children right now. Keep reading.
and fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
So he's coming back here to kill a lot of people. Go ahead. Keep going.
Verse 16, for by fire
Woo.
and by his sword
Woo.
will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Okay, let me ask y'all something.
Hold on. Let's finish the scripture and then you can add. You can ask. Go ahead.
And the slain, killing,
Killing.
of the Lord shall be many.
Meaning he's coming back to kill a whole lot of people. But this is the point. This is the point I'm trying to
I'm
get.
finna
They-
I'm
Hold
finna
on.
come holler at y'all.
Okay, King. Okay, King. Okay, King.
They-
Okay, King. Okay, King.
They that sanctify themselves
Meaning thinking they're better than they thinking they're above everything.
and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree. But that garden was old age. You cut down a tree stump and hold church in front of that garden. So that was the garden represented.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
It says, in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
What's swine's flesh? Pork. Okay, cool.
And the abomination.
Which is the shrimp, crab, and lobster.
And the mouse.
And the mouse. I mean, you know them more bites. Japanese love eating mice and shit. Squirrels and all that. We don't do that, but go ahead.
Shall be consumed together.
Meaning you're going to be put to death for eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster.
That's right.
Like thus said the Lord. Yeah. So you, sister, now you've been marked right now. You know this true. You got to stop eating pork. You got to come out. You got to stop celebrating. You celebrate Christmas? Did you celebrate Christmas this past?
Yeah, I went to see my family.
Get Jeremiah 10.
But you didn't know. You didn't know.
You didn't know. But
now we letting you know that the law, statutes, and commandments. So you don't break those laws. That's what's coming back to repent. Coming back. That's what repentance is. It's coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments. We're just trying to let our people know what the law is, so they can get back to doing it correctly.
Bring it out.
And that's going to bring us to the state that we're.
And you got a good spirit on you because you ain't being combative. You just sit here listening. You came to us, so we know you got a good spirit on you. So it's up to you to keep these commandments, and the Most High will get us out of this captivity that we're in. Go ahead and read out.
That's right. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1.
This is about Christmas, okay?
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Which is us, 12 tribes of Israel.
Thus saith the Lord.
Get ready for captivity, Esau. Go ahead, sorry.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Heathen. Them people back here heard us walking back here. Esau, Porky Pig. Go ahead.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
That means we ain't supposed to be in astrology. We ain't supposed to be dealing with horoscopes. Go ahead, keep going. Sorry.
For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain.
Because that's vanity. Christmas. All them, that's vanity. That's spit in the Most High's eyes.
Lies.
So how was that? When Jesus was born?
It was a lie.
He was actually born in the spring.
Yeah, he was actually born in the springtime.
Okay.
See, that's the misconception that we have with our people. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. You go ahead. Sorry.
That's right. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cut of a tree.
What holiday is that? What holiday is when we cut a tree down? Christmas. Go ahead.
For one cut of a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen, with the axe, they deck it.
What happens when you get that Christmas tree? What do you do to it?
Who cut it?
You put decorations on it, you put bells on it, and all that stuff. Okay, keep going.
With silver and with gold.
Can't make this up. We didn't write this. We didn't write this book. Go ahead.
They fasten it with nails and with hammer that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must need to be born, meaning carry. The word born, B-O-R-N-E, is an old word which means carry. I mean, the tree can't just walk into your house. Right. And you got to cut it down and actually put it in.
Bring it out.
It says, because they cannot go by themselves. Be not afraid of them, for they can do no evil. Neither is it in them to do good. Because they used to teach that Nimrod would actually come down out of this tree and, would actually kill you. So that's what they teach. That's why the Lord said, don't be afraid of them.
So we were just pointing out just to show you that Christmas is an abomination. You shouldn't be celebrating these holidays that these heathens have. So what question was you going to? Yeah, we have
2 and 8. Elijah 2 and 8.
Bring it out. Whatever you got, bring it out. What was your question?
Our own holy days, like laws, holy days that we're supposed to be keeping. It's all in Leviticus 23.
That's right.
So what question did you have before I cut you off? I didn't mean cut you off, sis.
Okay. Did you know that? I forgot it. I'll bring it back.
That's okay. You good. What you got to bring out? Go ahead. Sorry.
It's the book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8.
Book of what?
Colossians. Beware. So he said, warning. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Lies.
After the tradition. What is Christmas?
Tradition.
A tradition. What is Thanksgiving?
A
tradition. It's really Thanksgiving. Because they slaughtered over 250 million Native Americans.
Bring it out!
It's
Easter?
something
Easter, you can't find Easter in the Bible. It's really Passover.
It's something that we supposed
Passover is
to
our
do.
actual feast day that we're supposed to be keeping.
But I did hear you say you had a so-called Edomite, which that's what we call white people, as your best friend. So what we was getting at earlier. What do you think? We just gonna close this for a second. What do you think should happen to the so-called white man for putting us in slavery? Just say it. Ain't no white people out here say it. What you think should happen?
They should die.
Bring it out. I like that. But we're gonna go to Revelation 13:9. I like that though. This is how the Most High feels, because we deal with a justice God. Our God is about justice. So we're gonna read 13:9. This is what's gonna happen to them for putting us in the so-called captivity, or putting us in captivity.
Because if he punished us, don't you think he gonna punish them?
Mm-hmm.
And he ain't even. They're not even his children.
'Cause we have a
We
just
are
God.
his children. The laws weren't even given to them. The laws were only given to us.
That's right.
Bring it out.
The
Bring it
Lord
out.
is thankful
It's the book
and
of
forgiving.
Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9.
Bring it out.
If any man have an ear,
Can you hear what we're saying? Do you understand what we're saying? Okay, cool. Keep going.
let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity.
Now, who brought us into who did all this?
Your wife.
Who did all this? All right, then keep reading.
shall, future,
Future.
shall go into captivity.
So what's going to happen to them according to the Bible?
Locked up again.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out.
He that killeth with the sword,
Who's shooting us down in the streets like dogs and animals and cats?
The police and the white folks.
Bring it out.
must be killed with the sword.
So the same thing is going to happen to them. And that's thus said the Lord.
It does said the Lord. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Who are the saints? Bring it out. She said we are.
We are. So the saints,
Bring it out.
So the saints is patiently waiting on a nation of people to go into slavery.
See, you got a little knowledge. You ain't a slowpoke. You got a little
No,
knowledge.
let me tell you, my son graduated from high school with 3.8.
Yes, ma'am.
Played basketball and football.
Yes, ma'am.
Did dual enrollment at Chess State, Comp 1, Comp 2, psychology, and
Yes, ma'am.
world ed.
Yes, ma'am.
And,
All praise.
And he did honor roll since he was in kindergarten.
Yes, ma'am.
When he got a C, that was his lowest grade.
Yes, ma'am.
When he got a C, he got mad at himself
Yes,
because he
ma'am.
knew he could do better.
Yes, ma'am.
And he graduated from ETSU for electrical engineering.
Yes, ma'am. But does he keep the commandments?
Yes.
He keeps all the commandments. So you see this brother out here wearing fringes and stuff? Does he wear fringes and stuff?
Mm-mm.
Okay, go to Numbers 15 and 38. This is a commandment. How many commandments you think there are?
That's a good question.
It's okay if you. It's okay if you. Okay, that's a perfectly good answer. That's Christianity. There's actually 613. It's not. Esau has 2,000 laws and you follow them. 613 is not a lot of laws. Okay, but we're gonna read. Hold on, we're gonna read one of the laws that's not in the 10. So go to Numbers 15 and 38.
Homosexuality is not a
Yeah. Shaving your beard is not in the 10.
Rape is not in the 10.
Yeah, it's not in the 10.
I hope not.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just.
Yeah,
But this, what I'm showing you right now is there's 613 laws, and I'm gonna prove that by showing you a law outside of what you've been shown in Exodus, in the book of Exodus.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38.
Bring it out.
Speak unto the children of Israel
That's us.
and command them that they make fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations,
That's what these are right here.
and that they may put upon the fringe of the borders of a ribbon of blue.
ribbon of blue.
Did your son keep that law?
What?
Did your son keep that law? Does he keep the fringes law?
He don't know about it.
Okay, so
No,
that,
that's good.
Go,
That's a
go,
good
go,
answer.
go. That's a good answer right
It
there.
says,
Hey, brother, man, quit.
Unless we know the law.
Come on now, you didn't have to light that up right there.
So
Come
that's
on,
why
brother.
we got to
Come on,
study this
brother.
book so we know what laws.
Come on,
that
bro.
we
You know
ought
we
to
got a
keep.
kid right over here, bro. You just gonna light that up, man. That's why you gonna get put to death, man.
See, and that's what they teach you in the Christian churches.
Yeah, man. We got a little kid right here. He wanna light his man.
Some people even say it's too.
He probably wasn't paying attention.
He shouldn't be doing that out here.
in verse 39, and it shall come, and it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord,
Bring it out.
and do them, that ye seek not after your own heart, your own mind, and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a-whoring,
Bring it out.
that ye may remember all the commandments, and be holy unto your God.
Possessive, meaning he's our God. Only our God. But we've already cut that. We already know that.
Joel 2:27.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
the book of
this is
Joel.
the
Go
last
ahead,
one.
no, go ahead.
Then I'm going to
No,
bed.
I understand. Hey,
We'll be back out here tomorrow.
We'll be out.
We will be
We're
back
gonna,
out
Lord
here.
willing, we're gonna try to be out here more. But we just glad you came and talked to us. It was the Most High had it in your steps to bring you this way. So go ahead. What you got? What question you got, man?
That's right.
Yeah, that's all questions.
Y'all got a call, so I need to get in touch with you.
I can't.
We can write
Let's
it
see.
down.
Yeah, we write our numbers down for you, King.
Let's see.
Just take your time, sis. We here. We here for you.
Why you doing that? I'm finna bring the scripture.
Bring it up.
Bring it up! It's the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel,
Bring it up.
and that I am the Lord your God.
Your God. Who? Hold on. Who's?
The Lord your God.
Who's? Hold on. Everybody's God.
The Lord your God.
No. White people's God.
And the Lord your God.
No. Arab man's God.
The Lord your
He's
God.
only our God.
Bring it up.
And no one else.
None else.
Who?
And
Hold on.
none else.
Hold on. It don't say that.
And none else.
It don't say that.
Right there, it's right there.
And ye shall know
It's right there.
that I am in the midst of Israel.
Where?
In the midst of Israel.
Everybody.
And that I am the Lord your God.
Yours possessive. It's
You
possessive.
hear that, Esau?
Give it to me.
Our God.
And
Devil.
none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. And we shouldn't be ashamed.
And that's
to say
why.
we are the children of
And that's
God.
why we out here telling them they the goddamn devil. The Bible speak. Look at
That's
them walking
right.
over there, going into goddamn captivity, man. Excuse
Yo,
my
God.
French, man.
That's right.
Especially you holding that bucket. You going into captivity. I got a good
Did we
job
ask
for
you a
you.
question, man?
Oh yeah, what was your question, man? I'm sorry.
We didn't ask you a question.
She forgot. She was trying to conjure it up.
I'm trying to remember it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Where you work at? I mean, if you don't mind me asking.
I
Where
work
you
at Bojangles.
You work at okay. Con.
I
Okay.
work at one in Dixon.
Con. Okay. Con.
I remember. When there is a ring around the moon, it's gonna rain. It's gonna snow. Because that ring is I remember can't remember what book it's in, but when God told Noah he will never destroy the earth with water
rainbow.
again.
The rainbow.
The rainbow.
The rainbow. Okay.
Yes.
What about it? What do you want to know, sis?
When you see the ring around the moon,
Mm-hmm.
that's that ring that God sent to Moses.
Y'all follow that?
Talking about the rainbow?
No, she said a ring around the moon.
The ring around the moon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't.
On the clear night, you look up at the moon.
You
And
mean-
if it's a ring around it, you know it's gonna rain because God. That's why God sent that rainbow.
Is it, you mean referring to like a dark moon or a full moon?
Well, the rainbow was so he never would flood the earth again.
Yeah.
Just getting the rainbow.
Oh, yeah. I think you got that confused with the rainbow.
Yeah, I probably.
I
Yeah.
got that right here.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, I probably.
It's all good though. So, hey, ain't no bad questions.
the book of Genesis chapter 9 and verse 11.
Yeah.
And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off anymore by waters of flood.
Bring it out.
Neither shall there be any more a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, this is my token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for a perpetual generation. Verse 13. I do set my bow in the cloud, rainbow, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass, when I shall bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant which is made between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy the earth. So that's the covenant the Lord made with earth.
Okay.
About the boat. He basically put it in.
How old is he?
How old you say? How old you? Tell her what tribe you from.
Bring it out.
What tribe you from?
Bring it out.
Judah.
Judah.
Keep him interested in reading and his grades up high.
Yes, ma'am.
Because my son graduated
Yes,
with a
ma'am.
3.8
Yes, ma'am.
and graduated college.
Yes, ma'am.
So keep him interested in reading.
Yes, ma'am.
I want him
all
to,
about
I want him to
grace.
graduate. I want him to graduate in the
Well,
Bible.
we're gonna do that. You make sure every time you see us, you come by and say hi to us. That's a deal. That's a deal.
So
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Y'all finna go.
Good night, fellas.
Hey, be careful, okay?
Thanks, sis, for coming to talk to us. Shalom.
Right.
I'm Leslie.
Leslie.
Nice to meet
Kanaya
you.
Allah.
We're gonna make sure we got
Kanaya
very
Allah.
Chris.
Okay.
That's Hebrew for favored by God.
Chris,
Okay.
okay.
Amaziah. That's Hebrew for strength of Yahweh. That's God's name.
Oh, do you know? Hold on. Before you go, do you know the Most High's name? What is the Most High's name? Because the letter J wasn't invented until the late 1500s. No, his name is Yahweh and Yahweh. There's only 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet. Okay, there's no vowels. So you got Yahweh Shah and Yahweh. Yahweh Shah. What was I about to go with that? Yahweh Shah is the son and Yahweh is the father. Okay. So his name ain't Jesus. That's some I don't even know what that's even about. His name is Yahweh and Yahweh. His son is Yahweh Shah. Okay. Most High's name is Yahweh, and you got Yahweh Shah. Okay.
Okay.
So I just want to leave you with that. At least to give you his name, and you're an Israelite and you're from the tribe of Judah. Okay. All right, sis. Come back and see us. We love you. All right.
He gives it to whoever wants it freely.
I'm ready to get
See what I'm
the tickets
saying?
right here.